Noonan, Wassissa, Bowen, Hardin, Kickwick, Levy, Seminole. Let's see. Could go Lost Lake. Yeah, Lost Lake may be good. Let's go with that. Pull us out of Lost Lake. LMNOP. There we go. Big old fat Lost Lake. I think that'd be cool. That's a levee. We want a Lost Lake. There we go. That's more like it. Perfect. All right, what's up, guys? Welcome in to the stream, I was planning on working on some coral, but I was like, I don't want this preform to sit for too long, so I decided to pick it up and do something with it. Tommy, make a nice one. Yes, sir. I got you, brother. Lucas, ever do any Texas types? I have before. I have not recently, though. But maybe I can get back into it. I see a smoker. All right, I'll do my best. I shall do my best here. Might take a little while, but see what we can come up with. There we go. Flaking's coming off pretty good. Can't complain so far. Again, this is a raw piece of Jasper. It's nothing wild or fancy. Just your normal old Jasper. And it's flaking well. Whoopsies. There we go. It'll draw a flake really nice. Let's see. Once we kind of get this dwindled down to where I want it to be, I'm gonna try to figure out what style I want to go for. But I need to get this a little bit more refined before I start pondering that question. How cool would it be to keep a little bit of that Cortex on there? That would be sweet. That would be sweet. Yeah, totally gypped y'all. If y'all saw the thumbnail, yeah, not working coral. This one just kind of stuck out to me, so. We started it the other day on stream. And I was going back and forth like, do I want to heat it? Do I not want to heat it? And I've come to the conclusion, I think it works well enough that I don't think it needs it. Tommy says, everyone hit the like button. The last live stream got over 220. Oh boy. Yeah, feel free if you'd like to. Let's see. I love kind of the pink area here. I want to preserve that if I'm able to. So I kind of am thinking about this being the base. For the moment. Again, we'll see how this unfolds. Let's see. Rise up a little bit. Go here. Oh yeah, that was a good one. That'll set us up for the next one to run right there. Boy, this bopper does the job. No need to go big when you can do everything you need to with this one. It's doing fantastic. Jared's here. What's up, broski? Yes, sir. Wesley, brother, that's my... Oh, okay. Good to have you, Wesley. That Jasper makes nice. Oh, it does. Not gonna lie, I thought you were gonna... It looks nice. Major Lee's here. What's up? After you taught me... Oh, man. I wish I could find artifacts, especially out in Texas. Vanna says, hello, what's up? Crazy says, hello. Says, what kind of rock is that? This is Georgia Jasper. Georgia Jasper. Kind of has a goldish look to it. And flakes really well. If you get a, quality piece, pieces will vary. Not every piece will be as good as the next. But this one's up there for sure. Up there for sure. Oh man, I was thinking that'd run a little better. Must have been a little inclusion in there or something. See how this does. That did better. Oh yeah. In thinking about this to be our tip, that's what I'm gonna go for at least. Good technique, thanks Wesley. What are you making with a piece that big? Probably a big blade. I made a Simpson yesterday. Probably won't go Simpson on this one. But just a big blade that I'm undecided about. So we'll kind of see what the stone gives us as we whittle it down a little more. And then whatever we have the size to make, I'll see about making. Now this is an odd spot because that's weird. Whatever's going on right here is really weird. Throwing me for a loop here. Yeah, look at that. That's just an odd little piece. Let's go there. All right. Let me go back a little bit. I got a nice arrowhead collection. Went all the way to... Oh, man. Oh, I'd love to see it someday. Silence says hello. Collecting arrowheads. Find them. How about that? That's awesome, Braden. Jakib says hello. It says, how long have you been working Flint? About 5 years. About 5 years. Let me see. Wow, some nice craftsmanship. Thank you. Have you found a spirit? Let's see. John 3:16. 100% Russell. Simpson is absolute sword. Does I have adult? Uh-oh. Why are you wearing gloves? Why am I not? I trust myself. I think I can feel the rock a little better. I don't have one of my Simpsons yet. Ooh, yet. Tony. Oh, I got your point out, by the way, Jared. Actually, no, I didn't. I got it packaged, and then, well, I wrapped it, taped it. Well, I signed it, packaged it, taped the package, but I've yet to print out a shipping label. So I'll do that tomorrow because I got to get to the post office before 12. Tony says hi. Mason says, can I be mod? Honestly, give it just a minute. Usually I have 3 or 4 mods, and if nobody else, maybe I'll do that. Spud says, hello, Jays. Can I see others? I don't have any others at the moment. Yours says whenever. All right. Aylin says, hello, what's up? Mason says, K. Tommy, Jared, you're going to have to get a bigger display case. There we go. I tell you what, let's see, Mason, if Tommy feels a little bit overburdened with some, if we get a bunch of viewers a little bit later on, I'll definitely give you a holler. Jay's drawings for kids. I go hunting arrowheads. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. All right, I gotta focus here. Y'all know how it goes. I can get hyper fixated on the comments or hyper fixated on this. And I want to try to do a little mix of both without forsaking each one. Because I do care about you. All right, before I get too thin there, let me address this madness up here. Okay. This is some craziness. There we are. We're rocking and rolling. By the way, Marshall's here in the background. He says hello to all of his friends. He says hello. Again, trying to make this our tip if we can. That's what we're going for, at least. Again, raw chert can be difficult, but this hasn't given us a ton of issues. There is a bit of inconsistency though that I'm slightly worried about, especially towards the tip, because the tip can be very delicate. And yeah, on strikes like that, it can be hard to come back from, but I have a feeling we're gonna draw this tip in fairly significantly anyways. So I'm not like overly worried per se. Just need to thin it out. Okay. I'll catch comments here in a second. Yeah, I'll have to get that from the other side, I think. Let's see. Kind of like some of that cortex at the tip though, it gives it some character. All right, let me catch up on comments here. I have a Dalton and it's, ooh, sweet. What is this? It's called Flint Knapping, Spoo-Boo. Are you all over, honey? Oh, that's awesome. I blinked my eyes, it's up to 42 likes. Rizzy Boy says, nice, thanks. Howard says, hello, what's up? Camo says, roamed, okay. Name of the century, my mom has collected here. Oh, that's awesome. Dude, keep it up, keep finding them. Oh, Patriot's here? I hope, well, if he's not, I hope he's here. Muhammad says, hi. Nice work, Doodle Sauce. Thanks, man. I do have plenty of authentic ones, Jason. I will. There we go. All right, I think bigger display case. Yeah, there we go. All right, I think I'm caught up here. Says Mateo says hi. Evelyn says hello. All right, what's up, guys? Welcome in. Welcome in. We're just technically getting started. There we go. That was a good one. All right, lay down, Marsh. Lay down, bub. You give me anxiety when you're running around here. I don't know where you at. There we go. Thinning out the base on longer points can be tricky. It really does take a lot of experience with supporting a piece, knowing where you're driving that support into. Or to better phrase that, to drive into the support that you're giving it. And it just takes a little bit of time. And you know, if you break some in the beginning, that's okay. You know, you're learning. Assess what you did right, what you did wrong. I would suggest film it as well. Filming it can kind of help. You can look back at your mistakes and say, oh, you know what? It might have been this reason why it goofed up on me. Or maybe it was this reason, or maybe it was this or that, or who knows, 10,000 other things. We're gonna have to draw this in, unfortunately. I say unfortunately because number one, there's a little seam here. Number two, there's a big overhang from where we overshot. And we gotta address that best we can. Somebody's saying, hello, could you make a big Marshall tang base after your dogs? Oh, I'm gonna have to look at that, Lucas. I haven't seen that before, but I'm gonna check that out. Marshall type, napping as well. So sweet, keep it up, Dakota. Says hello. All right, is that an airhead? We're getting there. Bentley says hello. All right, what's up, guys? Welcome in. Just getting started here. Totally missed my strike there. That could have been way worse. Sweet. Again, gotta get by this hump eventually, so might as well get to it now. This is coming out good. Just hope we can keep it together. If we can keep it together, it'd be all right. Man, what about a sweep? No, I don't want a sweeping point. Those tang knives look weird to me. Then again, nah. I'll tell you what. Let me look at some stuff in this book real quick, because there are some types that I could make. This is a best of the best book for the Deep South. I could make a Hamilton for sure. I just really don't want to. Let me see. Citrus, no, it's too short. Clovis, of course, but I'd be drawing it in. Clay for sure. A big bowling would be insane. Kinchifuni would be interesting. A Kinchifuni would be interesting. Boggy's too drawn in. Benton, nah. Under Arredondo. Let me go back here. Let me go back to some bigger ones here. Simpson, 6 Mile. Could do a 6 Mile. Pickwick, of course. Notchaway is too wide. Noonan, that's too far south for these points, generally speaking. Muckley would work. Marion, you know what? It's not wide enough for a Marion, though. I think gum and a Marion would look good. Actually, I'm going to hold it on this page. This is an authentic one that was found. I'm just going to have that as a mental resource. What's up, y'all? Welcome into the chat. What's up? Size of the price. Harden, dude, I still have this itty. I brought it just for you in case you showed up. This is just that itty bitty little Harden. That's some of my worst work ever, but it's out of coral. I brought it because I figured you'd be on the stream just to show you that I've done. This was like, goodness, 4 years ago when I made it. But yes, sir. I'll eventually give in and buy some of that Jasper. But it seems pricey. Dude, the last quote I got was $8 a pound. So, yeah, probably is quite a bit. So that's why I don't really want to sell the stuff, because I feel like I'm gypping myself. But I will sell a ton of the flakes, you know, throw them in boxes. I got a box back here. I'll just show you. Flakes that once I fill the box up, whoopsie daisies. Once I fill the box up, I'm shipping it out. So I got another box going now. All right, so technically if we do a Marion, I can draw this in. This would have to, yeah. Tough doings. We could try it. I don't think I've done a Marion this big. The problem is it's just not as wide as I would want it. And usually they're fairly accentuated. So we might end up, we could do one of those super long classic Pickwicks. That could be in order. I mean, those things are sweet. But they take some time to set up. And we got time. So we're thinking Marion or a Pickwick. Mine could do something different. Who knows? What's up, guys? Welcome in. Just a piece of Georgia Jasper, if anybody's curious. If you have a question, feel free to let me know. I'm trying to go for a Marion point. I think that's what I want to do. If so, we got to draw this side in. Thinning it down in the process, of course. By the way, I'll catch comments here in a minute. A little bit weird there. I don't know how I felt about that. All right, so this is a primary strike. Yep. All these are just going to be secondary ones, exception of this one. Yeah, I was curious how that would do. It did okay. Didn't do bad. This one we kind of need to do a little bit back. Yeah, a little bit back. That way this one can shoot across. I never know if it's a cross or a crossed with a T. So we'll just go with a cross. That actually caught it. I didn't think it would. It didn't feel like it would. And by the way, a lot of this is feel. I mean, I don't know how to stress how important the feel is in flint knapping. It's not just looking and like, oh, that looks okay, but it's feeling it and knowing, okay, that's a good strike, or this is a bad strike, or this has enough weight to it, or this doesn't. It's a little bit of everything involved. Looky there. That pops off. Whoopsies. There we go. See that one? Pops off. This one won't go as far. A little bit of love. Didn't need a lot, just a little. See, that one just felt weird. Some of these, I think it's because the Jasper is a little inconsistent. It may not pick it up on the camera, but it's just a little bit, weird. A little weird feeling at times. Now I could leave it oblong Or I guess a better way to say it is cattywampus. Anybody ever heard of that? Cattywampus. I grew up on using that term. Little cattywampus. The problem is we really got to get over that. Now we can go with a Flint River type, which is known to have this. And I saw that in the book, and this looked like a premier example of one, but I've never just gone out and made it. Let's see. If I'm gonna hit that, I want to draw it in a bit. A little closer, so that maybe it can be a little more effective. There we are. That was good. All right, it's coming together, coming together. Totally neglecting the comments right now. I'm so sorry. I've just been in a little groove, and I will get to you. I will supersonic speed go through every last one of them. This is tricky here. Whew, we did it. Man, that's a sigh of relief. Goodness, let me catch up on comments. And it's nice. Thanks, Matthew. A says hello. Dakota says, arrange some flakes. Would love to help support. Arrange something for some flakes. Would love to help support. Oh, no. I'll be all right, but thank you. Just says hello. Mason's back. Says hello. What's up? That's awesome, Mark. I know you love those things for sure. Pretty eyed. Well, Red Eye now has a pretty eye in here. Wood says hello. Lana says hello. Adrian's here. Says Stone Age. Hey, that is what it is, brother. Is what it is. Lord was up to 5. Randy says, we're slacking as a species. Your confidence on this big. Oh man. Hey, it just takes a little time. Ready to hunt woolly man? Absolutely, Chad. What are you using to break the rock? Is that a copper pipe? It is a copper cap. A copper cap. All right, we're losing followers drastically, so I'm going to get back to napping. Well, but I'll catch up on comments in a second. See, that's just a big hump to get over. Man. Part of me just wants to... Actually, I think that'd be okay. Why did I not think of that earlier? Am I a moron? And just make a big... well, I can make really a big anything. Let's see. You just got to be very careful with which strikes I take. Yeah, this will get it even at least. If nothing else, it'll get it even. We lose our little bit of pink coloration, but who cares? We want a really nice size point. That's what we want, is a nice size point. together. Again, just little baby steps. There's so much I want to do here. So many ways to strike this. I've got to be very careful. Whew. I don't know if this will do anything. Yeah, on that white area, I knew it'd be tough, but at least it did something. It took something. So I can't be too hard pressed. The only issue is this side. I just don't like it. Let's see. Again, so many things this could be. It's got a potential for literally anything under the sun. I want it to look like natural though. Like, you know me, I don't want to just do massive, like, honking oversized points where it kind of loses the original value of it. So generally I like to look at points that are within my region or kind of around me, and you can kind of see, well, what kind of point would be best? Because I wouldn't want to make an itty bitty old, you know, Hernando point out of this. This is where a break could happen. Just being honest. Caught a little bit. I can't be upset with that. The way it's looking, I'm gonna need to thin down the base. And from that, I think I wanna do some kind of maybe Hamilton, or I just hate saying the word Hamilton. Ugh. But I've made some cool Hamiltons in the past. Like, I don't really get excited over a Hamilton point, you know. Andrew says hello. Barrett says you're so good. Thanks. Ed's here. What's up, Ed? Can I get mine? I think we have enough, but I'm gonna keep that in mind, Mason, for the future, because I really do appreciate that. But it looks like we got at least a couple now of our normal guys. But in the future, when you're here and nobody else is, I want to do that. But I don't want to have so many that, like, you know, I really don't know the process too well. But don't think I'm leaving you out. I'll get you in for sure. And by the way, I do appreciate you asking that, because boy, we get some interesting comments, do we not? We get some very interesting comments. Clovis would be kind of cool, but the thing would shatter. Let me go through styles. Savannah River, I mean, I guess. Kirk, yes. Lost Lake. Ooh. I kind of like a Lost Lake. The problem is I just got to thin this out so much. This is going to be a long, skinny one, unfortunately. That's just how it is, because I got to get over that hump, and I've got to thin this out. So I might do a big old long Big Sandy. I think that would be cool. Who would want to see that? I think everybody on this live stream has likely not seen a 8-inch Big Sandy point. That would be insane. But how cool would that be, though? think that'd be awesome. Do we want to shoot for that just cause? Like just for kicks and giggles? I mean, I can try. But right now we're just gonna whittle down. Kind of see what shape we're working with. And then go from there. See, the problem is this side doesn't have the convexity to overlap this thick area. And that's been my concern for this whole point, is that it just cannot get over that area, which means a huge Simpson, sure. But I don't know. I don't like the idea of just a honking Simpson. It'd be cool, but like, there's so many other things we could make that are unique. And so that's what I want to try. Big sandy. Unless the rock speaks to me and tells me something different. Alright, let's see. That was a good one. Oh yeah. Good thing I missed it in that second try, because that would have been bad. There we are. Now I gotta hope this has enough on. Whew, it did, thankfully. Thankfully it did. We're sitting pretty. What part of the coast? Alabama coast. Alabama coast. It says, hello, what's up? This is Carrie. What's up, Carrie? Dude, I thought I got an email from you, but I wasn't able to check it out. Let's see. It says, hi, hopping back and forth between you. Oh, is Patrick on? Oopsies. Charlie? No, this one isn't for sale, at least not yet. Does show the flex card well. I see the stalls. Oh, yeah, that's true. That is true. On the Harden or on this one? I'm trying to make a point out of turtle shaped piece. I got you. Sometimes, man. Agent says, how long have you been working on this arrowhead? Oh, not long. I did a little bit in the previous video. So maybe in total like an hour. Oh, yeah, it can cut. It can cut. It's very, very sharp. It has cut me many times before. North Alabama here. What's up? I'm kind of Midwest. No, Mid-East Alabama. I buy fish the other. Yeah. That's right. Thanks, Tommy. Eduardo says hello. Says Flint Obsidian or Super Shark. Yup. Book is that prehistoric. It's best of the best book. Hog review. Who's this video? To all who is. Yeah. Good luck to everyone who's watching. My buddy Lewis got me into making these. That's what I'm doing, Lucas. Oh, well, there's smaller ones, like itty bitty ones, but this is a big blade. All right, I've caught up enough on comments. I know I'm super far behind. Forgive me. So hopefully I'll catch up. There we go. That was one we needed right there. That was one we needed. And that one was too. That did good. Here we are. Didn't quite catch it, but that's okay. It's honestly not too bad anyways. I just don't think there's a good way to catch this side. That did okay for a strike like that, but I mean, this is the one we want, and I'm doubtful. I just have a feeling it'll hinge. Maybe it won't. Whew. We caught it. Thankfully, we caught it. Sweet. What is that up there? 15? I have no idea what that is. 15 little diamond things? I don't know what that is. Anyways, gonna flute it? No, probably not. Let's do this. Kevin's here. Are you describing your... Go for it, getting from your blade. Oh, that would be interesting. John says hello. What's up? This emoji you want us to see? You see that? All right, material. This is Georgia Jasper. Maybe I should go the other day if you have work. So I do not usually. This guy and Hog's got me wanting to see one. Says hello. Just imagine this blade. Oh goodness. Just watch your videos. Oh, dude, thanks. Laura says hello. Nervous working? No, not too worried. Looks more like a. Oh, okay. All right. Who's somebody missed that one? I'm gonna remove that one. All right. All right. You need to describe this hog. What are we thinking about here? Lake Gunnersville isn't very far. Spam 6. Oh gracious. PB&J Coastal sometime, dude. I'm telling you, I may have to. Boys back. It says hello. You recommend to get started napping? Just get you some tools. I think I finally caught up on comments. These you can make for pretty cheap, or you can get a set of 5 for like $50, and then you can go to the store and buy like a grinding wheel for pretty cheap and break it up, and that's all you need. And then just some stone. You can find it locally or buy some cheap stuff online. Mike, what's up? Jack here to go like be watching Patrick. Oh, okay. I keep forgetting that he's live as well. Makes some nice. Mike Tough does. I can't read that language there, Con. Is that Arabic? I have an Arabic Bible, but I can't read it. Appreciate it, guys. If I was on your live, yeah, you probably were. All right, let's get back to it here. I could do a massive boggy branch because this is raw material. Honestly, though, how epic would it be to have a humongous boggy branch point? That would be insane. And this base is already thick as all get out, so, well, thick to me, you know. And everybody loves boggies. I'm thinking about being creative tonight. I don't know. I got kind of a creative gene going on here. What's up, y'all? Let's see. I love your live. Dude, thanks. What are you doing bouncing all over? I am not Native American, no, Lexi. Let's see. Absolutely should. It says in Arabic. What is this? Oh, it's flint napping. Flint napping. Everybody's saying hello. Wicked Woods is here. What's up? All right. Yeah, I'm thinking... I'm thinking a boggy would be pretty doggone cool if you ask me. Big old honking boggy branch. That would be awesome. But then again, like we already got a cool blade. The problem is getting it thin because heating it would be better, but it's just not. quite doing it for me. By the way, I feel like I sounded like Benny Blanco there, if you know what I mean. There was a little video going around where he said, better. Sorry. I guess it's true, your voice adapts to that which you take in. It's thinning so nicely though, so I don't want to waste it, but then again, it would be cool though. It would be cool though. I also kind of feel for my hands too, because I know it would, oh man, they would be on fire after working something like that. And if I were to sell it, I'd want like $1 million, because I feel like nothing could recompense the agony my hands would have to go through to make it. But, I mean, it is an option. See, now it's thinning out good, at least on that side. This side is the one that's tricky. It's tricky. But you know, for a raw boggy, at least this flakes nice. It's not like some dingy coastal. So it does have that going for it. And of course I could just leave it as a blade, but like, I don't know. Alright, let me not get too out of pocket here. There we go. Working up here because I do not want to touch the base right now. And see, finally clearing it off, that kind of makes me go back to kind of paleo, kind of having all sorts of thoughts here. Back to Big Sandy even. In worst case scenario, we got Simpson and we got Boggy Branch. I'm trying to think out of the box here, you know what I mean? Let me see, Damascus. All right, somebody, are our mods in here? I know that's a recent one. Hiding that user there. You ever clean up your floor? Sometimes, Adrian. All right, I know these are new, but yeah, some of these comments are crazy. Georgia Gold, yes sir. It's cool. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, we just hanging out. David says Clovis. Mason, honestly, at this point, yeah, as we're getting some crazy stuff. Let me get you in here. Keep me mod, please. Act as moderator. I'm gonna put you as a standard moderator. I'll test you out, see how you do. Lala says hello. From Egypt? What in the world? Dude, that's awesome. Heard the copy. I know, no copy yet. Chipping. Oh, thanks, Big Jake. Jose says hello. Okay, trying to initiate. It kind of gives some styles of what they used. How much are these? It just depends on the piece, I guess. For his is going on for another hour. Okay. Let's see. How's challenge coming along? Stone to use to rub the sides. This is called an abrading stone, or that's what we call it, and it just dulls the edge essentially. Native? No, I'm not native American. All right, I think I'm caught up now. Had to walk away for a moment. Yeah, you missed a couple things that were really crazy. What's up with the tip? It's got a little cortex on it, and you know, it might stay in the point. It might not stay in the point. Really, just not sure. But we'll see. Yeah, I mean, I could go Clovis here. I could. I mean, that's just such a big thing to bop, though, especially it being raw. I mean, it's doable, but like, do I want to do it is the question. The honest answer is like no. But everybody loves to see a honking Clovis. Kind of just whittled it down to the point where I'm just like, okay, now I have to make a decision. It's like forced. And it could be a number of things. My biggest problem is this thick area here. By far, that's my biggest problem. We caught it, but I mean, you gotta ask the question, at what cost? Can still make 1,000 things with this shape. So if I went ahead, yeah, I'd rather do something paleo here. All right, let's see here. Scene 220. What is saying, Tommy? Want to wait for a bit? Gotcha. Stack to me. Keep the comments roll. I don't know what the like was last night. Willie says hello. What's up? Says hi. What's up with the tip? Oh, okay. I think I'm caught up on comments here. All right. Before I go doing that, I need to decide: do I want this to be a Clovis or not? feel like maybe. It's a big maybe. It's tough. It's tough. I mean, I could, but like, there's 1,000 other things I could do as well. What should I do? What should I do? Dude, did somebody donate $5? Who did that? Is that Ed? Who did that? For some more stuff. I actually wrapped up 4 points. I may add another one in there. Do the 1,000 other. By the way, thanks, Ed. Thanks, Ed. I set that up tonight. I didn't know what it would look like or how that would work, but huge thank you. Don't do. This morning it was 2:40. I got you. Some trolls. Yeah, probably some trolls. Take for you to build me one. Really just depends. Really just depends. Usually I just make stuff for fun, and then I sell it. So, which country? But sometimes I do sell them, Chris. So I'll have to keep you updated. I am from the USA. You can call me a mod. Thanks, Ed. What's the worst injury you've had? On my finger here, right here. I got sliced really bad. I still don't have any feeling there. Is that German? I don't know what that is. I wish I could read it. Let's see. All right, I think I'm good. Just for Tommy, dude, what's going on? Dude, you gotta stop. I didn't do this for you guys to do. I thought it was more for like, I thought they put little emojis or something. I didn't know what that was for. Come on, guys. Beautiful work, very talented. But Tommy, thanks. I'm not gonna expect that anymore, or like just don't. I'm not worried about it. Not worried about it. But thank you. That's really, really kind of you, Tommy. Like insanely kind. Beautiful work. Thanks, Dakota. I have a cousin named Dakota. He got married not too long ago. Once I get mod on that channel, I get my trigger finger on the block button and start blocking. Go the crazy language, he would be blocked. I gotcha. Hey, if we start seeing some more, we'll get you in here, Travis. How about that? Because sometimes people step away and not always able to do it. Another big thank you to Tommy again and to Ed. That's very kind of you guys. Maria, what's up, Maria? Wyatt says, sup? What's up, Wyatt? What's up? So, part of me just wants to cave in to you guys and just, you know what we're doing. You know what we're doing. I think everybody in the world, it's gonna break. And then we're gonna get 2 points. I'm already calling it. But it'll be what it'll be. Because you guys asked for it. And we're having fun. So, might as well. What's up, Marsh? Y'all already know what time it is. It's screaming Capina. Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. Jake. Oh, what's up, Jake? Make a calf creek. I can't even remember what a calf creek looks like. I'm gonna have to do my research. But this guy's rock collection is worth more than my kidneys. Oh no. Showing two. Ooh. It says you're building the platform. I know I'm gonna stab it. I promise you're not. What are you making? Well, we'll see. We shall see. Been looking for the super chat button for a while. I got you. Jackson, what's up, Jackson? I can make 2 nice points. That's right. So we're doing the thing here. If you're a flint napper, you know exactly what's going down here. The thing is, I don't use a Soulburger jig. I have one. I just don't use it. Oopsies. I don't know. I like doing it myself. More satisfaction, maybe. Now, what happens if it fails? We'll get, well, there are 1,000 different things we can do. Get a good rounding. Still need to draw it down some. So, you guys have guessed it in the comments what we're doing, right? Surely you have already by now. You know what we're making. All right, so we get a blunt back edge. Now we already rounded everything here and here. So that we can push a flake. Down it. Now this is just the initial setting up phase. I like to do this twice. If I'm able to. All right, so that's the initial one. We got to do it one more. Well, technically 2 more. I just need these inner areas to be good. And this essentially just relieves some pressure, mostly. All right, so now we go back, do it one more time on the other face. there we go. Got us a platform ready to run. Ready to break. And I think it looks about as good as I could do. All right, so there we go. Will it work? Probably not. Are we gonna try it? Yeah, we're gonna try it. What's up, guys? So again, I think it'll break, but we're gonna have fun with it. And you know what? We're gonna smile either way because we're having a good time. All right, so I need to figure out which bopper I want to use. This one's been doing fine. This one's a little hefty, especially for this. Where's I know I have yet. Well, where's it? I have another little soft pad that I typically use, and I don't see it right now. Which means I guess this will have to do, unfortunately. But maybe fortunately, because it is thicker. That's gonna break it. And this will likely break it. Actually felt good. Oh shoot. Uh-oh, here we go. What do we think? What do we think? Not crazy, right? It's not crazy. But like, you can't tell me that's not gonna be good, right? You can't tell me that's not gonna be okay. I mean, I'm taking a peek before you. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. You ready? You ready to see it? Who's ready to see it? 3, 2, 1. No, it didn't break, it didn't break. It's got a nice flute. Sweet. So we set it up pretty nicely. Worked out good. Ran a little bit heavy on that side. We can fix that. But I'd say that came out pretty nice. Could have been worse, right? Could have been way worse. And for a raw stone, I'll take it all day. I'll take it all day long. I'm gonna save that. All right, so now we become extra careful and we start the process on the other side. Which begins just as we did earlier with pressure flaking the edge. Problem is this side is very thin. So like, we got one good flute, but the other side might not be as good. That's kind of what it's shaping up to be. Now, Don't want to speak too soon. We might can force something decent to happen. It's probably high enough for sure. Again, I'll fix the rest of the blade edge later. Right now, we're just worried about the base. Yeah, these aren't really reaching the middle. Kind of sad. I still think we can get a flute off. I mean, don't get me wrong, but like, I don't know how successful it will be or how long it'll be. So here we go. We're gonna set up our initial flaking. Have faith? All right, I'll try. Getting a lot of motorcycles tonight. By the way, I saw a video of somebody finding a flute with a little, or a unfluted Clovis that had a little jut out right here, and a lot of comments are like, I wonder what that is. Well, it's kind of a pre-fluting stage. Is essentially what it is. Now, I don't want to go crazy here because there's just not a lot. Really, like, usually you do this to relieve pressure, but there's not much like it's already fairly weak on its own. So I'll just try to press down once more. Especially in the corners, and then just hope for the best. All right, this needs to be sharp in here. For something this critical. We need some sharper tools. Ooh, that got me in the eye. But you know me, wearing goggles. Yeah, I don't want to do too much here. Because already, I mean, it's just kind of weak. I think it'll run a little bit, not a lot. I think it'll do what we want it to, I hope. we'll just have to see. Let's hope for the best, guys. Sip the drink here. Longest edge here. I feel like I wrapped that wrong. Hold up here. Just pinch it there. Here we go. Didn't break. Didn't do all that great either. Actually, hold up now. Hold up now. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. I got an idea. Not to push it off. I think it actually took. Again, it didn't go very far, but it looked like it took a little bit more than what it's showing here. Let's go. Where did that go? I don't know where it went, but it went a little further. All right, so it's cattywampus a little bit, but you know what? That's fine. Who cares? Didn't break. It'll work. I could probably take this one too. Hold up here. Yeah, that'd be fine. Just an extra little jet outlet. That'd be all right. We did it! We did it. Yeah, we did it. It's not crazy, but you know what? We're gonna see how it's kind of positioned more here. We're gonna clean it up this way. That's what we got to do anyways, because the center ridge is over that. So, rocking and a rolling. Good to go. No, not you, Marshall. How are we feeling in the comments? We feeling better now? Make it a knife. Mommy, so I can take care of the chat. I haven't been keeping up with the chat. Do we have, I think we have mods in here. If not, I'll let you hop in there. Strike it vertically. I don't know. I guess that's just kind of the way I've been doing it. I'm over in East Alabama, kind of mid-east. bit. Go. All right. Yeah, we're over 300 now. That's crazy. All right. Yeah, I say let's just pressure flake. Dude, these cars are crazy tonight. I say we just pressure flake and let it be. I think it'll be fine. We already got good enough percussion scars on it, so might as well. I have cut my foot before, yes, tragically. Wasn't too bad, could have been worse. My buddy Lewis had to go to the hospital one time. It was awful. But he stepped on obsidian. So I kind of justify it by saying I don't really nap obsidian, so surely couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. Could never happen to me. Which is not a good philosophy to live by the way. Together. Looks like we will keep a little cortex on the tip, I think. Well, now I don't know. Now, typically Clovises don't really have this fine retouch, but you know me. I'm trying to make it look nice. All right, I gotta fix this real quick. Let me see. So first, I need to find an Allen wrench. Which I cannot seem to. Oh yeah, there we go. Pull this back a bit. Sorry, I haven't been keeping up with chat. So that's a great spot. Make this prepare myself out. Yeah. That'll be good. Let's see. Tighten this up a bit. Then we'll set this down for a second. I think the real icing on the cake for this point is the fact that it's raw material. I think that's what really makes it stand out to me. Why I think it's kind of cool. Keeping your tools sharp really makes a difference at this stage. coming together real nice. Let me figure out what's going on the other side now. Hey, Big Marshall. If only you knew how many people were watching in this garage, doggy. If only you knew. Can you come lay over here, buddy? Huh? I'll have to play ball with him or something after I finish. All right. Now flip it over, do the same thing on the other side. What's up, Cheryl? I thought you were in an earlier live stream, I think. Or maybe this is your first time. You're a different one. Ed 330. Yay, new record. Let's go. Beat the record. Napping through that cortex ain't no fun. There we go. I was like, I knew that was strong enough to take it. And it was. Hopefully this will hinge out here in a way we can catch it. Kind of a weird area right there. Actually, you know what? That's not bad. It's not bad at all. What am I talking about? All right, so now I just got to do the edge work and we'll be done. Zane says, hello, what's up? Doing a fine job, thank you. I see Travis. Can you cut paper with these? I'm sure you could, but not like what you'd probably think. Oh, dude, thanks, Sam. Good to see you. Mom says, Mr. First time actually seeing somebody do this. Oh, sweet. Well, I'm glad you're able to watch. Enough time napping. Sure. I got you. I got you. Pretty thin. Thank you. Thank you. Keep hitting the likes. Yeah, if you'd like to. On Friday. ASMR. All right. I think I'm caught up here. Anyways, if you're just now joining, we're wrapping up this big Clovis point. It's been quite a bit in the making here. But now it's time to get down to business. And get this thing where it needs to be. Which is looking clean and sharp. By the way, I don't know who suggested Clovis, but I'm grateful that you did. Because I'm liking it. All right, that side's looking good, I think. Ever work any bird points? I have. I think you've asked that a couple. I don't know if I have any close by, but I definitely have and do. But I like making big stuff. If I have an option, I'm gonna work a big. Explain to me what it may do. My husband had to explain to me what. Oh, I got you. Some surgery's still done with it. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Sharper. What's your dip of choice? I am unsure. You mean like cheese dip? All right, I think I'm caught up here. It's another kind of dip I do not know. So going back down the same edge we just did. But now doing the opposite side. I think I'm gonna end up drawing this in some. We'll see what I mean here in a little bit. Actually, you'll see what I mean right now. Actually, you know what? That kind of has a neat look to it. Because if I draw it in, that'll look even weirder. Nope, let's just go with that. All right, so this side is practically done, possibly. Again, I kind of want to fool around with it a little bit. Something's looking weird. I bet you it's... I don't know. I don't want to do anything till I do the other side. So let's do the other side first. How about that? How about that? I'm sorry, if I go quiet, that's because I'm focusing. My apologies. So, do you ever make them? Just leave them as arrowhead? Mostly just leave them as an arrowhead. Mostly. Sometimes I'll rework them. If like a year or two later, I'm just like, I could totally make something else out of that. I'll just treat it as a preform and then just make like a huge big sandy or something. What you got over there, Marshall? Did you find something? Alright, so I gotta go down the other side once more. And I kind of like the shape of that. I think that looks fine. Find a bug over there, buddy? Why don't you come around here, buddy? Come around here. Come around. Come around. There you go. It's not quite time to go yet. Not yet. It's coming together. All right. Palm says hello. This is Georgia Jasper, Jack. What do you do with all those? Mostly keep it. Sometimes I sell it. I could put a bone antler on it. Kimberly says, how long does it take from start to finish? This one has taken a few hours. 2.5 probably. Actually, a little more. No, probably 2.5. Yep. Love to have that. It's awesome. I'll probably keep it. I don't know. It's looking weird because it's not in my Jake case. Guys, do you ever make them into something, or do you just... Okay, I think I'm caught up now. All right, sweet. Again, just got to fool around the tip a little bit more. And just do a final edge look around and we'll be done. I just don't like the look of that. I know y'all probably can't tell at all what I'm talking about, but I'm gonna fix it. It wasn't that the symmetry was off, the shape was just weird to me. So decided to fix it. Looks a lot better now. Got a better sweep to the tip than it did before. I know this part's probably boring for you guys. My apologies. But we're getting there. I don't think this will plow through that, so I just gotta meet it. That'll be fine. Oh yeah, that looks a little better. Yeah, just a better sweep to the tip, in my opinion. Shape is there. Sharpen this hopefully for one final time. And we'll be done. Says some of the recent lines are coming across just now. Oh, thanks, Jeremiah. That's something I can. So you can, yeah, for sure. Hello, John. Oh, is John here? Fine, Jack. Malik, yeah, what's up? Timothy, what's up? Braxton, looking sweet. Thank you, Red Eye. Appreciate all that you do, man. Auction them on a lot. I guess I could. John, what's up? He is here. What's up, John? $600 point. I don't know about $600 point. I guess it depends on who buys it. But I thought about keeping it, honestly. If you want to pay $600, I might let you. I don't think I've sold a point that much. But if you wanted it for that, you could. But no, I imagine you're being a little bit hyperbolic there. But if I get a random payment, I'll know I'll know who sent it. But yeah, this is for those just joining, just a raw Georgia Jasper. It's not heated. Y'all, I believe saw me take this ball off the big rock whenever I first made it. So we get to go from big boulder all the way down to finish Clovis, on the stream. So I think that's really cool. I'll have to go back and find the exact spall that I knocked off, then find the video where I was working this down. But it's sure enough coming together, Marshall. What you think, buddy? You like it too? Huh? I know, you're about ready to go in. I know. About ready? Yep, I know. You got that look on your face. Well, guess what? I am too. And once we do the finishing touches on this thing, we're ending the live, okay? Okay. I think that'll about do it, fellas. I mean, we could nitpick and belly rub this point all we want to. But honestly, it's about where we'd want it. and I'm okay with it. Last thing, I do need to draw this edge in just a hair towards the base. Sorry if the light's flickering. I hate this thing so much. Cheap Walmart light. You ready to see everybody, ain't you, Marsh? Yep. All right, well, there she goes. There's 300 folks in here, and I'm about to have to call it. But humongous thanks to everybody who saw me take this from a literal boulder down to what it is right now. I mean, y'all have been in it for the long haul. I know, Marsha, you got ready. Yep. I see you. Don't worry. I see you. Don't think that I don't. I see you, buddy. So we'll abrade the base, and that's kind of the telltale sign that we finished up. Now I'm not going to use anything fancy. I don't want to overdo it, so just gonna use a little file. That'll suffice for now. As for the ridges, file them just a hair. Tip looks solid, and that's gonna do it. Big old raw Clovis. It's not thick. It's a little thicker than what I typically make because it's a Clovis, but it's not like overly thick. Timothy, this is going in the keeper case. You mentioned $600. I don't know if you were joking, but that would probably pry it out of my keeper case. But man, 404 likes, my goodness. This will take down any land animal. Solid Clovis, thanks Thomas. New sub, thanks veteran. Gorilla says hi. Cut something before I go. Do I have to? John says great job, thank you. How much does one of those cost? I don't know. Really just depends on whoever gets it. I guess everything varies. Cut test. I don't want to try it. I did flute by hand. Do I have 425? Oh, you talking about likes or? I'm from Middle East Alabama. Man said he'd take 600. Your turn now, Jack. Husband just gave me permission to try another hobby. Sweet. His toes can never close. What's your worst? Oh yeah. I wish I had time to answer all of these. Fine job. Let me scroll back down to the bottom. Yes, could you send me one? For 600. If you wanted it for 600, you could have it for 600. But in my personal opinion, I don't know what it's worth. It's worth whatever somebody would want. But I'm just planning on keeping it. Let's see. I could send you one though. Sold 600. Are you being serious, Joe? What was are you talking? What was the time total? I think about 2.5 hours or so. About 2.5 hours or so. I don't know. It'll be what it'll be. I'm just showing it off. We're about to end the stream. Yeah, it says 416. We got more likes than we ever have. That's sweet. All right, Marshall, what you think, bro? Huh? You smell it too? You smell it too? Zippo's got 350. Still waiting to see that tribute point live. 600 galactic credits. Avery says, can I have a shout out? Absolutely. What's up, Avery? Marshall says hello. Jack Crafty Monday auction for anyone interested. Yeah, for sure. How do you tell if somebody was made it a long time ago? A couple different things. Patina, shape, size, area, material. They would for okay. I got you. I'll tell you what, if you're interested in it, shoot me an email at gulfcoastknapping@gmail.com. So just this as my channel name @gmail.com. If you want to, I mean, it's a huge one for sure. Nathan, absolutely, Nathan. Good to have you. Absolutely. George says hello. Marshall says hello. Jay Park says hello. Hunter says nice food. Thank you. But yeah, if you're interested in it and you want to place like a real bid or something, just shoot me an email, gulfcoastknapping@gmail.com. gulfcoastknapping@gmail.com. And it's been a pleasure. Again, this is just some raw Jasper. We've got a lot of other stuff to work. Marshall's hanging in there. And for John's sake, we got a biface, another one, a spall, and a few other things we're working on back through here. And but anyways, we'll end it here. Thanks, guys, and we'll see you next time.